Hi, Job Guarantee callers. Today is March 11th, 2024. And the question for today is, what good does it do to call Congress once a week and ask them to enact a federal jobs guarantee? Well, what I hope will come of this are 5 things. The first is that each of us who makes our call becomes more comfortable with taking the simple action of calling our congressman and telling them what we want. The second thing that I hope comes of this is that each of us gradually comes to understand better how a job guarantee would work and what the benefits are of a job guarantee as a systemic solution to poverty. Third, I hope that we gradually make an impression on the congressional staff people who work for these officials. We would like them to become more aware that the job guarantee is a serious policy option. Many of them may never have heard of this before. And each week, we mention it to them. The fourth thing that we hope is that they pass this idea on to the senator or representative for whom they work. Last week, I received a letter from my congressional representative, Jerry Connolly, in which he thanked me for my interest in a federal job guarantee. He actually mentioned it in the letter, so it wasn't entirely a form letter. I know that at least one or two of the staffers had to look at that letter, and possibly even the congressman himself signed it. Maybe it wasn't auto-signed. At any rate, we're making an impression on those staffers. They've heard the idea. Fifth, and this is the hardest part of the Calls for Jobs campaign, is to convince the congresspersons that the voters like this idea and that there's enough voters who like the idea that their votes could help the congressman to become elected. To do this, we need hundreds or maybe even thousands of calls a month, and we're nowhere near that now. It's okay. So far in March, we've had 9 people making 24 different calls, and that was only for 1 week. So let's keep at it. We're like the yeast in the dough. We work gradually, but eventually I hope you see a result. It only takes a couple of minutes a week to make the call. The more you do it, the easier it gets. So please make a call this week, and if you can get a friend or relative to join you, that would be fine. And an easy way to do that is to just forward this email that communicated today's video to that person and ask them to send it on to callsforjobs@gmail.com. We'll put them on the mailing list, and they'll get these reminders every week. And while you're at it, please also mention to your congressman the importance of a ceasefire in Gaza and a restoration of peace to that area, and really the saving of those hundreds of thousands of Gazans that need food and the necessities of life. So thank you for doing that, and thanks for all that you do to make this world a better place. Take care.